Been a minute, but yeah, I kind of didn't want to do another nighttime video, so I was just sitting here cleaning up all my parts, and I was like, you know what, F it, I'll go ahead and just turn the camera on as well. Quick little update of what I've done. So as you can see, I've left the little plastic washers in, put the strut brace back in. I moved the alarm, so the old factory boost solenoid used to sit up there. Where's it at? This guy used to sit on the firewall. Now, I saw this from a friend of mine, Pete, that has his alarm in the same spot. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea because I don't need this. That's my boost gauge there, and that's the alarm. So, or the siren for the alarm, I should say. So that was a really easy spot to put it. Grounded it off and everything. So now I just got to basically extend the wires and run it how I want it to be ran. And then I'm going to do the battery relocation as well. I just haven't gotten around to getting to the store to do that. I did, however, get the solid steering bush. So that's the new one, that's the old one. And like, when you first look at it, you're like, oh yeah, it's old, but it ain't that bad. But you can like completely just open this thing up and see that it's just trashed. So yeah, that's gonna get replaced with this guy, which is billet or aluminum, one of the two. And yeah, can't bend it, doesn't flex at all. All the original washers and plastic spacers go back into it. So yeah, pretty easy. Just sits in there and really stiffens up your steering. So that's another development. I did go ahead and put the front cowl on with the new rubber and put the wiper arms back on. So that looks nice. Fuse boxes in place. And this rubber that I did on the live stream, I actually didn't put this in backwards. That was actually the right way. So when it's brand new, it actually does have that lip to it. And then over time is when it goes down. So like when it's all old and, you know, worn, that's when it looks like it hangs down like that. So I didn't put that in backwards. Yeah, but yeah, I got basically everything. All the clips and everything's coming together. That's the Nismo strut brace. I don't know why I painted this thing black, but you can see it says Nismo there. So I'll probably do something where I take the black off that and get it back to either gray, or I might even just do like a powder coat black on it and then just put the Nismo sticker back on. But that is literally something that I can do last. Oh, these things. So if you just had to guess, and I want you guys to stop in the comments, go right now and just guess what you think this little piece is, and I'll show you what it does. So it literally just sits behind the headlights like that, and it just protects dust. It's a little tiny piece of rubber. Like, I'm obviously missing some, but that's all it is. It's just rubber. Go to the comments right now. Guess how much a brand new one of these costs. And I'm making a big deal of it, so you should probably guess high. Yeah, ridiculous, this thing. These have been heritage listed, so now they're $150 a side, US. Like, ridiculous money for just a piece of plastic. So I've got a buddy that's got brand new ones. I'm just basically gonna take one of his, go out to the rubber shop, buy a flat piece of rubber, trace it, stencil it, cut it out, done. So, I mean, I like OEM parts and genuine stuff, but I ain't paying $150 a side for genuine pieces of rubber. Nah, that ain't happening. I've also got my other bolts, my other zinc coated bolts ready to go. So that's the gearbox shield. I got like, that's gonna get re-zinced. And then that's the water pipe. I've hit it with a wire wheel and just gonna get that zinced as well. So once all that comes back, we should be good to go to start really putting stuff back in. I've still got to do the power steering lines and all that stuff. But like I said, I've just been sitting here kind of cleaning up everything. So that's the, I think that's the AC pulley bracket. So the AC hangs off that, which I just finished bringing back up to pretty status, and the starter. Yeah, both of those are now looking good. That's gonna come up next. I'm down to my last box of degreaser. So it did get put to use. Oh, something that I did find, and this probably affects guys that are still stock or still run this part, but one thing that I have found while taking everything apart and cleaning it is the source of why my oil was leaking out of the block. Didn't have a crack on the other side, on the intake side of the block. My oil cooler wasn't leaking. It was, well, it was an oil cooler, but it wasn't my aftermarket one. This little O-ring seal you can see here, you can see where it's all gunked up there at the bottom. That's where it was leaking. And I never knew it because, you know, once that's all put together, like, it's pretty hard to get that off in the car. And I just didn't know. So if you've got an oil leak that you're chasing and you don't know where it's at, pull that thing off. I think JHH or JJH or something like that makes a oil block replacement that you can put on. 100%, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of it. I'll run my oil cooler like I did before, and yeah, I'll kind of get rid of that, because that's a seal that can fail, and most people forget about it, that there's an actual seal in there like I did, and yeah, it can cost you big time. So that's going away. So last week I went to go talk about some events that I'm doing, because I'm getting ready to set up I have already set up the Bathurst cruise for this year. So if you've got a GTR and you do watch the channel, definitely go to the R32 Facebook page or the group for Australia, and yeah, go check out the event details. Right now it's at the 24th on a Sunday for Bathurst. We're just gonna meet up on the mountain, do a couple of parade laps and stuff like that, and hang out, have lunch, come back. Cruise up there is always fun, and the cruise back it's awesome, because it's like, you know, 30-40 cars. Yeah, should be good. So if the 24th of November, I know it's like 5 months out, but 24th of November, if you're free, come out. Should be a really good cruise. Trying to take my time, do everything the right way. Not kind of get myself caught up in timelines and, you know, oh, you need to hurry up and get this done because this event is here. Like, I want this done the way I want it done, so I'm not trying to rush it. But anyway, let's get this going. So this is literally all I've been doing. It's just hitting it with some degreaser and then going back over it with my little brush. It just takes forever because I need like a solvent tank or something. But you do with what you got. All right, so there you go. Not perfectly clean, but that's just the first pass at it. So used to be pretty much similar to that. So pretty good. Same thing I did that with my engine mounts as well. So slowly we will get this thing where I want it. Once I get the I'm about to mess with everyone's OCD right now. let me, actually, you know what, let me just step into the office. All right, so can you see the 2 washer jets down there? The little black thing sticking up? I want you to find the middle point and now just see how far off the badge is? Oh, it destroys my life. So that's something else that'll get changed. Slowly getting there. Battery relocation, that's gonna be next. So probably the next video I do will be the battery relocation. We'll get that done, and then basically I'm just gonna go hard on trying to get the engine all ready to go and get this car over to CRD, because that's the long part, is just, you know, getting the long engine together is the most expensive part. So once I'm able to finally get that all done and dusted and the engine's in the car, that's when the real progression videos are kind of start. Right now it's just kind of, I'm not gonna kid myself, like restoration stuff isn't the most riveting stuff to watch, but to me this is the fun part. Like, not many guys get to, you know, literally make their project come alive and put their own touches into it. So, you know, it's fun. This is the fun part. Probably not the most enjoyable to watch, but it is the fun part. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you are free on the 24th November, come out. We'll be there. Oh, GTR Festival. So GTR Festival, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to because I'm having another baby. I've already got one, second one's on the way, due next month. But it's due probably 4 days before GTR Festival. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to make it. I haven't committed to going to anyone yet. If I'm able to go, it'll just be a, you know, spur of the moment. I'm able to go and check it out. But yeah, I'm excited. New baby. This is gonna be awesome. There is another one coming up though. The SAU are hosting, I think, on the 24th or something like that at Shannon's in Artarmon. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna go to that one because that's before the baby. So if you guys are free on the, I think it's the 24th of July. I might have to check that and just amend it on the screen there. But come out, check it out. It's the 30th anniversary. I was there for the 25th anniversary, which was awesome. And yeah, it should be a good time. But yeah, see you guys on the next one. See ya.